Hello everyone, it's Mana here. Can you believe it? The end of the year is just around the corner. Lately, I've been reflecting on how this year has been for me and I realized something important. Life is short. Instead of worrying about the future, I've learned to focus on the now. When we focus on improving today, we naturally create a happier, brighter future for ourselves. What about you? Have you taken a moment to think about how your year went? Was it a happy one? I would love to hear your thoughts in a comment. But let's switch gears for today. I wanted to do something a little different and talk about a topic that many of us think about. The 3 steps to help you start your journey to finding the right person. In this day and age, finding the right person can be so challenging, right? We are surrounded by so many information, social media, dating apps, advice from everyone around us, that it can be overwhelming. It feels like every person you meet could be the one, but in reality, the relationship ends just as quickly. Maybe you've been ghosted out of nowhere, or you found out too late that someone was cheating on you. Or perhaps no matter how hard to try, you just can't seem to find someone who makes you feel truly comfortable and at ease. Or maybe you've got this long idealized list of what your perfect partner should be like, and because of that, it feels like you will never find anyone who truly matches. It's like the search never ends. The first thing you need to do is take a good look at yourself, analyze your personality, habits, and lifestyle. Here's the thing. If there's a big gap between who you are and who your potential partner is, the relationship might struggle to last. So you need to understand yourself better first. Think of it like this. How can you figure out who's right for you if you don't even know who you are? So I've put together 5 quick questions to help you figure out what makes you tick. Let's dive in. Question number 1, what are your core values? Think about what truly matters to you: honesty, personal growth, career, freedom, or maybe family and connection. These values are like your compass. They guide your decisions and help you understand what kind of partner will truly align with your life. Question number 2, what are your strengths and weaknesses? Be honest with yourself. What are you good at and what areas could use a little improvement? For me, I'd say I'm pretty good at cooking and have both physical and mental strength when it comes to my work. But in my personal life, I prefer peace and quiet because honestly, I can be a little sensitive sometimes. What are your deal breakers in a relationship? Identify habits, behaviors, or values that you absolutely can't compromise on. These are your non-negotiables, that things that if crossed, make it hard to stay in a relationship. For me, one deal breaker is wearing shoes in the house. Instead, I'd prefer they change into room shoes. And sincerity is an absolute must. Sincerity helps build a true connection, whether it's in private moments or even during work and daily life. Question number 4, what are your hobbies and passions? What do you love to do in your free time and what activities give you energy and excitement? This is such an important question when figuring out what kind of person will truly fit into your life. If your hobbies and passions are completely different from hers, it might lead to misunderstandings or even frustration. Over time, she could start questioning your interests or passions, which can create tension. It's a tricky situation and one of the common reasons relationships fade. The last question, space. Do you prefer a relationship where both partners have room to grow individually while still maintain a healthy connection? For example, we should support each other but also have enough freedom to thrive as individuals. How much space do you need in a relationship? If you value having personal space and independence in a relationship, it's important to choose a partner who shares that mindset. For example, an independent woman who is financially stable might be a better fit for you. And if you are someone who doesn't want to have a family or kids, it's completely okay too. What matters most is building a strong bond that works for both of you. But you need to be honest about this from the very beginning. Many women dream of having a family and kids. So being upfront about your intentions helps avoid misunderstandings and ensures you are both on the same page. Have you figured out who you are? Great! The next step is to choose the right place to meet women. Personally, I've never used dating apps and honestly, I wouldn't recommend them. The reason? The more options you have, the harder it becomes to make clear, thoughtful decisions. It can really impair your judgment. That's why I think the place where you meet someone is so important. Instead of scrolling through endless profiles, try going to places where your passions and interests come to life. Join communities or groups that matches what you love. It could be a hobby club or volunteer project or even a class you've always wanted to take. And don't forget about social events like parties your friends host. They are great opportunities to meet new people. Now that you've figured out what kind of woman fits you, and it's time to focus on taking constant action. After all, you are just always staying at home and minding your own business. You will never find your ideal partner. So the third step is to always work on improving yourself. Pay attention to your parents, refine your hobbies, and expand your knowledge through books, podcasts, or anything that helps you grow. Here's the thing, having some trivia and fun facts up your sleeve can be a great icebreaker. It's like having a little secret weapon to start engaging conversations and stand out. The more interesting and well-rounded you are, the more confident and attractive you will feel. And the energy is magnetic. I truly believe that when people find someone attractive, most of that comes from who they are on the inside. So it's important to let others see what makes you an amazing and unique person. So don't hesitate to outside your comfort zone and meet new people. I hope this video gives you some inspiration and make your life brighter and more exciting. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until then, I would be happy if you hit the subscribe button. See you in the next video. Bye!